I'm from the great state of Maine. Thank you all for being here to witness my free fall off of my comfort zone. Really appreciate it. You know, the people in Florida are just so nice. They're always coming up to me and to my husband. When they come up to me, they always say, "What do you do? Do you play tennis? How about pickleball? How about golf?" To which I always say, "I don't play games with small balls." So, anyways, on this whole thing of the being so nice, I was in here actually the other night, and I heard some people talking about why the fucking traffic is so bad. And they came to the realization that it's all because of the snowbirds driving slowly in the left-hand lane. Well, I never heard of this before, you know, and I really have to disagree. And I drove up here tonight in the left-hand lane because I don't like those other two lanes. And in Maine, we don't have the other two lanes. And I was going very slowly because I'm very careful because I'm from Maine. And I really had to get some texting done. But the people around me were so nice. They're gesturing, they're showing me things on the road, they're beeping, the lights are going on and off, and this one really nice man was fingering me from his car. They really are very, very, very sweet. After college, I went to work in the public school system. The only problem was I just could not stand the kids. So I decided I would sell textbooks because I like the school year. The calendar is good. And so I started selling textbooks, and I worked with superintendents and principals. And this was back in the day of the 3-martini lunch. After lunch, they were a real easy sell. But I still feel guilty about dropping them off at your kid's elementary school. One gentleman who was the superintendent's brother-in-law, I'm going to call him Vinny. This is a true story, by the way. Vinny was the curriculum coordinator. And one day, he took the stage in front of 70 language arts teachers, or you could call them English teachers. He picked up the microphone, he started to pass papers out, and he said, "I'm so sorry these papers are not copulated. I did not have a chance to copulate them this afternoon." You gotta love nepotism. So, as I drive slowly in the left-hand lane up 41, I notice how many storage spaces there are. Storage facilities, they're huge. I kinda get it. You buy your new place in Florida, you don't want to clutter it up with all your old shit. So, you know, you don't want to sell it, you're too lazy to sell it. You're too lazy to sell it. You're too stingy to give the shit away. So, and you know, you donate it. The shit's good shit. You don't want to donate it. So, you buy your shit. It's on place. Am I the only one? You buy your shit, it's on place. If you really cared about your shit, you'd let it live with you, wouldn't you? Some Somebody's making a lot of money. You know, those $40 boots, they're LL Bean. Boots you bought 30 years ago, take that base price and add 2% of the cost of that item every month they're in storage, and those boots are worth thousands of dollars. Oh yeah, what was I going to say now? Okay. There were thousands. In Maine, we like to live on top of our old shit. It lives in the basement, or what we call in Maine-esque, the cellar. We keep all our good shit down in the cellar. We have down there some plastic trophies. We have an army of daddy longlegs. And we have varying amounts of wayward, unemployed millennials. When they come home for extended periods of time, and I bring them down to the cellar, miraculously, that cellar turns the cellar dwellers into productive job and apartment-seeking machines. You can't do that with a storage space.